on the track. They don't know the price. Nah, they don't know the price. Sound of a gun cock. Woke up to the sirens singing lullabies again. Fiends on the corner, that's my morning FM. Papa did a bid, mama worked a late night shift. Only lesson learned was how to make a quick grip. This concrete jungle where the weak get ate. Sold my innocence at the cemetery gate. Started with a quarter-ounce Ziploc bags and hope. Now the scale's a king and I'm sitting on the throne. Paranoid visions, every shadow might be 5-0. Trust is just a word, I keep my iron closed though. Counting hundreds, smelling like the chronic and paranoia. This life's a horror story, I'm just trying to author the glory. From the bottom of the bottle, from the bottom of the crack vial. Build an empire on a foundation that's so volatile. Yeah, it's the darkest before the dawn. Counting all this paper till the money's gone. Perks in my system keep me leaning on. Streets calling my name, can't ignore the song. It's the darkest before the dawn. Every deal could be the one I don't see coming from. Got my demons on the lawn, but I'ma stand my ground till the morning comes. Homies turn to ghosts, some in cells, some in graves. Left bouquets of tears on these merciless pavements. My youngin' looking up, says he wanna be just like me. I look him in his eyes, tell him you should fit this life, G. The champagne taste came from sewer water roots. Every celebration hiding brutal, ugly truths. The come up's never pretty, it's a bloody, messy climb. Got the foreign whip, but I'm checking mirrors all the time. Ambition got me colder than the winter in these streets. Love is a liability, a weakness and a need. So I stack in solitude, this fortune is my fortress. Every heartbeat's a countdown, praying the Lord forgive this. Business over breakfast, plots over eggs and grits. This game of chess we playing, every move is life a bitch. Life a bitch, life a bitch, life a bitch. Yeah, it's the darkest before the dawn. Counting all this paper till the money's gone. Perks in my system keep me leaning on. Streets calling my name, can't ignore the song. It's the darkest before the dawn. Every deal could be the one I don't see coming from. Got my demons on the lawn, but I'ma stand my ground till the morning comes. Sometimes I see the sun trying to break through the blind. A normal life, a quiet house, peace of mind. But the streets got a grip, they don't let go easy. This legacy of pain, it's a heavy, heavy thesis. Between the flash of muzzles and the flash of camera light. Is this the only way to win these fights? Sound of a deep exhale, and the beat slams back in twice.
Yeah, Creed. It's the gospel according to the trap. The night is always longest when you carrying that weight. But the dawn is for the ones who made it through. Count the cars, survive, and do it again tomorrow. Beat fades, leaving only the haunted piano note. It's all a smoke screen. Yeah, nothing is what it seems. Just clouds, my G. Sound of a lighter flicking, inhale, exhale of smoke. Yeah.
They see the rollie shine and think they know the story. They see the penthouse view, think that's glory. What they don't see is a ghost town that built me. The hollows in my chest where the feelings get dealt cheap. I wear the jewelry loud to drown out the quiet. The silence in the whip is a fucking riot. A memory shootouts, the ones that got left. I dress in designer to cover the theft of my soul. Not on the too close. Smile for the gram is the part that I host. The real me is buried where the money gets bagged. In the basement with the sin of despair and the mag. My love is a bullet, my trust is a scam. My heart's in a vault with a numerical damn. Yeah, it's the darkest before the dawn. Counting all this paper till the money's gone. Perks in my system keep me leaning on. Streets calling my name, can't ignore the song. It's the darkest before the dawn. Every deal could be the one I don't see coming from. Got my demons on the lawn, but I'ma stand my ground till the morning comes. I throw a party to forget the plot. Pour the act in my cup till my nerves get shot. They think the celebration's for the new deal I landed. It's really for the body count that I successfully handed. Off to the night, off to the cement. The paranoia's a tenant and he ain't paying the rent. He's just living there, stressing my mental. Every backslap from a partner could be sentimental or lethal. The women they come for the aura, the prestige. Not knowing my touch is numb from the free. Of holding cold steel is my closest companion. My empire's built on a foundation of panic and canyon-wide gaps in my soul. I'm playing a role in a film where the credits won't scroll. Yeah, it's the darkest before the dawn. Counting all this paper to the money gone. Perks in my system keep me leaning on. Streets calling my name, can't ignore the song. It's the darkest before the dawn. Every deal could be the one I don't see coming from. Got my demons on the lawn, but I'ma stand my ground till the morning come. Yeah, solid smoke screen. Yeah, a cloud of haze where the truth's unseen. The drip is a mask for the damage inside. The whole operation runs on a lie, just a smoke screen. Behind the flash there's a war machine. The cars, the chains, the glamorous thing. It's just a smoke screen to hide the nightmare inside the dream. Yeah, I throw a party to forget the plot. Pour the act in my cup till my nerves get shot. They think the celebration's for the new deal I landed. It's really for the body count that I successfully handed. Off to the night, off to the cement. The paranoia's a tenant, and he ain't paying the rent. Yeah, he's just living there, stressing my mental. Every backslap from a partner could be sentimental or lethal. The women, they come for the aura, the prestige. Not knowing my touch is numb from the freeze. Of holding cold steel as my closest companion. My empire's built on a foundation of panic and canyon-wide gaps in my soul. I played in the well in a film where the credits won't spread. Yeah, it's the darkest before dawn. Counting all this paper till the money's gone. Perks in my system keep me lean on. Streets calling my name, can't ignore the song. It's the darkest before the dawn. Every deal could be the one I don't see coming from. Got my demons on the lawn, but I'ma stand my ground till the morning come.
Started in the basement, mom's house. Got that tat on the window, signal for the house. Cold hands, our product. Dreaming of a day to fear just stops. Started in the basement, mom's house. Rat tat tat on the window, signal for the house. Cold hands, our product. Dreaming of a day to fear just stops. I built a blueprint from the rubble and the rust. A teenage general in an army of distrust. My textbook was the block where the sirens sung the blues. My thesis was the profit from 1,000 damaged youths. I saw the older heads get soft or get erased. Learn the only constant in this game is the chase. So I detached the heart and let the calculator think. Turn the love for brothers to a link inside a chain. A sink and swim philosophy, I taught them all to swim in blood. Made loyalty a currency that thickened in the mud. Every deal was colder than the last one that I struck. Started feeling power when the feeling started stuck in my throat the first time I gave the order for a hit. Felt the world go silent, that's the moment I committed to the path of zero, feeling to the logic of the raw. The climb is just a process of becoming what you saw. In the darkest of the visions, no more flinching at the cost. To be king, you gotta murder every part of you that's lost. Untouchable status, it starts with a decision to stop feeling the hatred. To convert every sorrow to a tactical advantage. The heart is a liability, a weakness to be managed on the road to untouchable status. The money came in torrents, washed the street dirt from my name. Replaced the trap phone with a black card, but the game's the same. Just a bigger board, a bigger war, a bigger price to claim. Move the operation legal, but the rules remain. The thugs in suits now, war room hits and stock exchange raised. Enemies get bought out, or they vanish in the shades of a car with tin so dark it's like a rolling piece of night. My conscience gets audited, every quarter comes out right. I look at my old self in pictures, barely recognize the eyes. That boy was just a prototype, a shadow I revised. Untouchable status, it starts with a decision to stop feeling the hatred. To convert every sorrow to a tactical advantage. The heart is a liability, a weakness to be managed on the road to untouchable status. untouchable status, a fortress made of digits and zero empathy. They can't get close enough to even try to break me. The body's present but the soul's on sabbatical. Achieve the pinnacle. Untouchable status, financially unbreakable, emotionally immovable. A masterpiece of distance, they can't comprehend the calculus. My security detail knows my life more than my kin. Every entrance, every exit, every vulnerability they trim. The women are escorts of an intellectual kind. We discuss the market trends and then align our minds. I miss the chaos sometimes, the adrenaline of the fall. Now it's just a quiet terror of protecting it all. The art on my wall screens with color costs $1 million per screen, but it's just an asset class fulfilling a strategic theme. I drink vintage pain from bottles older than my scars, in a room that's built to specifications from the stars of a paranoid architect. Every mirror is a shield, the kingdom is perfected, the battlefield is concealed. There's a ghost in the server, a flicker in the code, a memory of warmth on a deserted road. It's the birthday mom called, I sent a car, not myself. It's the brother doing life, my wealth stacked on a shelf. Beside his visitation, denial forms I signed. The ghost whispers a question on the code of nights. What's the value of a summit if you summit all alone? What's the point of being untouchable when every hand that touches was a hand you used to own?
The piano lingers, then a single clean digital blip, like a heartbeat on a monitor, signals a change.
There's a ghost in the server, a flicker in the code, a memory of warmth on a deserted road. It's the birthday mom called, I sent a car and not myself. It's the brother doing life, my wealth stacked on a shelf. Beside his visitation, denial forms I signed. The ghost whispers a question on the code of nights. What's the value of a summit if you summit all alone? What's the point of being untouchable when every hand that touches was a hand you used to own?
Sound of a digital scale.
Yeah. Zero empathy. The calculus is pure. They don't crave the product, they crave the cure. For a life that aches, let's ease the pain permanently. Huh.
Fentanyl counts, the only math in the cemetery. Dollar signs and obituaries. I don't sell dreams, that's the final chapters. Watch the powder cancel all the laughter. Fentanyl counts, a whisper in the bag, a scream in the vein. My conscience is a fossil buried in the rain. You're not a customer, you're just a decimal point. Another silent ending in a forgotten joint. The heroin era, that was romance. A slow decline, they had a chance. This is different, this is tech. A single grain will break your neck, I'm not a pusher. I'm a system administrator, logging in the loss, the final terminator. My product isn't cut, it's engineered to maximize the profit, minimize the years. They call it poison, I call it efficiency. Supply and demand in its purest toxicity. I don't see faces in the queue, I see metrics, a line of broken souls. My favorite aesthetics, the bag is small, the power's absolute. One taste rewrites your brain's root. I am the answer to a question you shouldn't ask. The final leg of peeling off the mask. Fentanyl counts, the only math in this cemetery. Dollar signs and obituaries. I don't sell dreams, that's the final chapters. Watch the powder cancel all the laughter. Fentanyl counts, a whisper in the bag, a scream in the vein. My conscience is a fossil buried in the rain. You're not a customer, you're just a decimal point. Another silent ending in a forgotten joint. I track the bodies like a Wall Street ticker. Every OD just makes the product quicker. The news reports, the epidemic cries. From my penthouse, I just analyze the buys. Risk assessment, a user getting cold. It's cheaper than a rival getting bold. This ain't the trap where you slinging hope. This is predictive, deadly, scientific dope. My lab is love, less clinical and bright. Converting human darkness into pure white light. The fiends are just a testing phase for a product that amazes and erases in a haze. I'm not a kingpin, I'm a pioneer of harvesting the sadness year after year. The coroner's report is my quality control. A stronger batch achieving its prime goal. The beat strips back to a haunting. Single note pulse and the sound of slow. Ragged breathing that suddenly stops a cold.
Warning, this product contains no hope. Side effects include the irreversible collapse of the autonomic nervous system and profit, substantial profit.
Fentanyl counts, the only math in the cemetery. Dollar signs and obituaries. I don't sell dreams, I sell final chapters. Watch the powder cancel all the laughter. Fentanyl counts, a whisper in the bag, a scream in the vein. My conscience is a fossil buried in the rain. You're not a customer, you're just a decimal point. Another silent ending, click.
And the count is always perfect. No witnesses, just receipts and regrets we never see.
Yeah, I preach from the pulpit of the passenger seat. The Holy Ghost in the glove box, sacraments heat. My congregation's a corner, my verses are threads. Every bar is a brick for the walls I erect. Yeah, 808s is the organ, the choirs, the sirens at night. Living life in italics, everything bold, everything bright. Saw the angels fall early, they crash on the street. Now I just talk to the demons that live in the beat. My Bible's a ledger, the verses in red. Blessed by the hunger, surviving on dread. This ain't no fairy tale, this is a test. You be part of the blessing, a part of the pest. These my asphalt peace Sam's written in tire marks and smoke. A prayer for the wicked, a hymn for the broke. The beat is my heartbeat, the kick is my gun. Preaching this gospel till my kingdom come. Asphalt peace and a verse for every scar. Echoing loud where the street lights are. From the cradle to the curb, I was baptized in grit. This is the only true religion I get. Yeah, confidence dripping like oil from a leak. Got the Midas touch, but it's chrome on a piece. The delivery code, a prophetic flow, speaking the future that everybody already know. I walk through the valley of shadow and death with my foot on the gas and a curse on my breath. The drums are the war cry, snares of the traps, reading the signs and the graffiti and maps. A million stories told in the glance and the nod. My faith is in family, my God is the odds. I pen a new chapter with every move made. This ain't in the streets, but the fables are paid. Hallelujah for the hustlers, amen for the grind. A moment of silence for the ones left behind. The pavement is cold, but it's honest and real. It'll kiss you or kill you, depending a deal. I sing for the lost, I chant for the found. For the concrete cathedral where we stand our ground. My vocals are weaponized, holy and raw. This is the gospel according to the law. For the streets, my asphalt peace sound written in tire marks and smoke. A prayer for the wicked, a hymn for the broke. The beat is my heartbeat, the kick is my gun. Preaching this gospel till my kingdom come. My asphalt peace as a verse for every scar. Echoing loud where the street lights are. From the cradle to the curb, I was baptized in grit. This is the only true religion I get.
Go forth and multiply with the prophet. Let the bass be a guy. The sermon is over. Wins or pieces.
Yeah. They wrote the obituary for this whole zip code. Forgot one thing. I'm still breathing. The last motherfucking king.
The for sale signs are like headstones on the lawns. The ghosts of old legends, their pictures are gone. Stores got gates like they prison cell doors. This used to be heaven for sinners and whores. Now it's a ghost town, a shell, a cold case. I'm the last flicker of fire in this forgotten place. They shipped the dream out, left the nightmare behind, but the crowns in the concrete, and the crown is still mine. I walk these dead halls with a king's confidence. Every step echoing my whole existence. The 808 thunder is my coronation march through a kingdom of ruins, neath the sky cold and parched. They call it depressed, I call it my domain, where the hunger stays sharp in the heart of the pain. I reign over shadows, my throne is the stoop, sipping on memory, stirring the super regret. I'm the last king of a DM block, the final heartbeat where the whole world stopped. They took the future, but they left to steal. My sermon is vicious, my worship is real. The last king, where the windows are boarded. Every decree is a bullet recorded. They can burn the maps and forget the name, but the power's in the pain and I'm fanning the flame. The drums are the sound of the last stand I'm making, aggressive and loud while the whole foundation shaking. My vocal delivery cuts like a rusty blade, confident truth in the mess that I made. I got the grit of the gravel stuck deep in my voice, a product of poverty, poison and choice. They see a dead end, I see a back road to power. The last hour is mine, the most violent hour. I tax the despair, collect on the dread. The currency here is the things left unsaid. The youngins all vanished, they fled for the gram. On the ancient monument, the last dam, ramming the dam, holding the pressure, holding the line. This legacy's toxic, but motherfucker, it's mine. Don't never build condos on the blood where I stand. I am the poison in the government's plan, the final checkmate on a cracked chessboard. The last truth that this neighborhood can't afford. I am the echo, the first gunshot, the ending they wrote, but the ending I fall. A king with no subjects, just stories and scars, ruling the rubble neath indifferent stars. I'm the last king of a day in Bach, the final heartbeat where the whole world stopped. They took the future, but they left to steal. My sermon is vicious, my worship is real. The last king, where the windows are boarded. Every decree is a bullet recorded. They can burn the maps and forget the name, but the power's in the pain and I'm fanning the flame. I'm the last king of a damn block, the final heartbeat where the whole world stopped. They took the future, but they left to steal. My sermon is vicious, bad voice of my last ring. Let the wrecking ball swing, let the developers dream. They'll pile their glass on top of my bones, but they'll always know, they'll always feel it. Who was here last? Who held it down? The last king. Alright, emotions are liabilities. Keep them dry, keep them hit, keep them hit. This coat's bulletproof for a reason. The rain on this wool is the closest to crying I get. Hearts are black gold, ain't no sunshine in it. They see the stone face, the cool to collect it. They don't see the furnace, that the soul's been subjected. The trenches breed trench coats, a uniform for the coat. A silhouette story that never gets told. I move with a purpose, a shadow with mask. Reflections in puddle to show the devil not glass. The 808's my post, a low thrumming threat. Ain't no room for a flinch, ain't called a regret. Yeah, business is business, a clinical cut. The heart's a distraction, so I keep that shit shut. I watch cinnamon drown in the gutter last winter. Since then I've been colder, a season day sinner. No tears in the trench coat, the fabric's all proof. Stitched with the silence from the castle's burn roof. I walk through the drama, bone dry in the storm. A pillar of nothing, a weather cold form. No tears in the trench coat, the pockets hold lead. And promises better off left for the dead. The weight on my shoulders is tailored just right to carry the endless unforgiving night. Aggressive drums match the pace of the hunt. Confidence ain't arrogance, it's the front of the blunt. The gritty vibes earned in the alleyway deals, where a handshake's a contract that the eye seals. The street energy's toxic, I breathe it and thrive. The last one still standing when the hype goes alive. My vocal delivery's flatline, no tremble, no peak. Just the facts of the famine to the fools who seek weakness. This coat seem to transfers the bags in the trunks. The slow motion crumbles of respectable punks. It's armor from empathy, a shield from the field, a mobile tune for the parts that were real. So when the heat comes, and it always does, I just flip up the collar, because the nothing I was is the nothing I am, and the nothing I'll be. A king in the wasteland of emotion. I'm the last king of the kingdom block.